If you're tired of trying to wrestle your team's schedule into submission, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to tame that chaos, and we'll do it using a really powerful tool you probably already have, Microsoft 365. Let's dive in. So, does this look familiar? Juggling a bunch of different calendars, digging through email chains, and just hoping everyone is looking at the same schedule? It's a classic problem for teams everywhere. But the good news? It's totally solvable. And the solution isn't some fancy, expensive new app. Nope, it's the integrated Microsoft 365 Group Calendar. It's a central, shared space where your whole team can see, add, and edit events all together. Basically, it's the single source of truth your team has been desperate for. So here's our game plan. We've talked a little about the problem. Next, we're going to walk through how to create your calendar, then how to share it, how to plug it right into Microsoft Teams, and finally, we'll get into a real power user move, organizing with calendar groups. Okay, let's get started with the version that everyone can get to, Outlook on the web. Doesn't matter what computer you're on, if you can open a web browser, you can do this. And look how simple this is. Seriously, in your Outlook calendar, you're just going to click Add Calendar, then Create Blank Calendar. Give it a really clear name, something like Marketing Team Deadlines. Pick a color so it stands out, and you hit Save. And that's it. You've just made your team's new command center. Of course, a calendar by itself isn't all that helpful. The next step is absolutely crucial, getting your team in there. So let's talk sharing. Now pay close attention to step 3 here. This is the most important part. After you find your calendar and click Sharing and Permissions, you'll add your teammates. But here's the key. You have to give them can edit permissions. This is what turns it from a view-only schedule into a living, breathing document that everyone owns. It takes all the pressure off of one person, and that is a massive game changer for collaboration. All right, a lot of us live and breathe inside the Outlook desktop app. I get it. The good news is the process is just as easy there. Here's how you can create and share right from the app itself. So from that Home tab, you'll go to Open Calendar and then Create New Blank Calendar. Name it, and then all it takes is a simple right-click to share it. Add your team, click Send, and an invitation goes right to their inbox. It's a super clean, efficient way to do it for all the desktop power users out there. Okay, here's a quick but really important technical note from Microsoft. All of these awesome seamless sharing features work best when everyone is on Exchange Online. That's pretty standard for most Microsoft 365 business accounts these days, but if you're in a company that's still using some older on-site servers, you might see a few glitches. So the takeaway is, for the smoothest ride, you want everyone in the cloud. Okay, this is where things get really, really cool. Let's take that calendar we just made and put it right where your team is already working. Having conversations, sharing files. I'm talking about Microsoft Teams. The real magic here is the integration. When you add the calendar as a tab inside a Teams channel, nobody has to switch apps anymore. All the team meetings, project deadlines, and big events are right there, visible and editable inside the normal flow of work. It's so much better. And you won't believe how easy it is to set up. In whatever channel you want the calendar, you just click that little plus icon to add a new tab. Type in Channel Calendar, click Add, and boom, that's it. A new calendar just for that channel shows up for everyone instantly. So, you've totally mastered creating and sharing. Awesome. Now, it's time for the pro tip. We're going to talk about leveling up your own organization with something called calendar groups. This is how you wrangle multiple calendars without going crazy. And yeah, let's just get this out of the way right now because it confuses everyone. A group calendar and a calendar group sound exactly the same, but they are totally different things. Let's clear this up for good. This chart nails it. A group calendar, that's the thing we've been building this whole time. It's the actual shared file that everyone on the team uses. A calendar group, on the other hand, is your personal folder. It's a way for you to organize and look at a bunch of different calendars all at once. Your calendar, the team's, a project's. So one is the shared object, the other is your personal organizer. So why would you even bother with this? Because it gives you a command center for your entire schedule. You can make one group for your team, another for a specific project, maybe another for company holidays. This lets you toggle different views on and off so you only see what's important at that moment. It's all about making your life easier. Whew, we have covered a lot of ground pretty quickly. So before we wrap this up, let's just boil it all down to the most important steps to get your team perfectly in sync. So here it is, your 5-step plan for success. You start with that one central calendar. You share it. making sure to give everyone editing permissions. Then you put it right inside Microsoft Teams, where the work happens. And finally, you use calendar groups to master your own personal view. If you follow these steps, it'll completely change how your team gets things done. And that leaves us with just one final question. Once you get rid of all the headaches of scheduling and everyone is finally on the same page, the real work can actually start. With all that time and energy you just saved, what amazing things is your team going to accomplish next?